Hello again, and thank you for joining me once again for another installment, another reading of A Course in Miracles. This is chapter 2, and chapter 2 is titled The Separation and Atonement. Section 1 is titled The Origins of Separation. And if you're just joining me, my name is Joseph, and I am reading for you and myself A Course in Miracles. Something that I told myself that I would do is complete the text portion of this 4-part volume. And again, I said I thank you for joining me. I hope you will stick around for the completion of this. I enjoyed this. I really do enjoy reading this. So I'm sharing it with you. And I'm glad to have you here if you're just joining me. And if you're returning as well, thank you for being here. Chapter 2, Section 1, The Origins of Separation. To extend is a fundamental aspect of God which He gave to His Son. In the creation, God extended Himself to His creations and imbued them with the same loving will to create. You have not only been fully created, but have also been created perfect. There is no emptiness in you. Because of your likeness to your Creator, you are creative. No child of God can lose this ability because it is inherent in what he is, but he can use it inappropriately by projecting. The inappropriate use of extension or projection occurs when you believe that some emptiness or lack exists in you, and that you can fill it with your own ideas instead of truth. This process involves the following steps. First, you believe that what God created can be changed by your own mind. Second, you believe that what is perfect can be rendered imperfect or lacking. Third, you believe that you can distort the creations of God, including yourself. And lastly, number 4, you believe that you can create yourself and that the direction of your own creation is up to you. These related distortions represent a picture of what actually occurred in the separation, or the detour into fear. None of this existed before the separation, nor does it actually exist now. Everything God created is like Him. Extension, as undertaken by God, is similar to the inner radiance that the children of the Father inherit from Him. Its real source is internal. This is as true of the Son as of the Father. In this sense, the creation includes both the creation of the Son of God and the Son's creations when His mind is healed. This requires God's endowment of the Son with free will, because all loving creation is freely given in one continuous line in which all aspects are the same, of the same order. The Garden of Eden, or the pre-separation condition, was a state of mind in which nothing was needed. When Adam listened to the lies of the serpent, all he heard was untruth. You do not have to continue to believe what is not true unless you choose to do so. All that can literally disappear in the twinkling of an eye, because it is merely a misperception. What is seen in dreams seems to be very real, yet the Bible says that a deep sleep fell upon Adam, and nowhere is there reference to his waking up. The world has not yet experienced any comprehensive reawakening or rebirth. Such a rebirth is impossible as long as you continue to project or miscreate. It still remains within you, however, to extend as God extended His Spirit to you. In reality, this is your only choice, because your free will was given you for your joy in creating the perfect. All fear is ultimately reducible to the basic misperception that you have the ability to usurp the power of God. Of course, you neither can nor have been able to do this. Here is the real basis for your escape from fear. The escape is brought about by your acceptance of the atonement, which enables you to realize that your errors never really occurred. Only after the deep sleep fell upon Adam could he experience nightmares. If a light is suddenly turned on while someone is dreaming a fearful dream, he may initially interpret the light itself as part of his dream and be afraid of it. However, when he awakens, the light is correctly perceived as the release from the dream, which is then no longer accorded reality. This release does not depend on illusions. The knowledge that illuminates not only sets you free, but also shows you clearly that you are free. 5, last paragraph of this section. Whatever lies you may believe are of no concern to the miracle, which can heal any of them with equal ease. It makes no distinctions among misperceptions. Its sole concern is to distinguish between truth on one hand and error on the other. Some miracles may seem to be a greater magnitude than others, but remember, the first principle of this course, there is no order of difficulty in miracles. That was from the 50 Principles of Miracles, the very first part of this reading. I'll leave a link in the description for that part if you want to check that video out. Carrying on. Remember, the first principle in this course, there is no order of difficulty in miracles. In reality, you are perfectly unaffected by all expressions of lack of love. These can be from yourself or others, from yourself to others, or from others to you. Peace is an attribute in you. You cannot find it outside. Illness is some form of external searching. Health is inner peace. It enables you to remain unshaken by lack of love from without and capable through your acceptance of miracles of correcting the conditions proceeding from lack of love in others. That concludes the first section of chapter 2. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description for the 50 Principles of Miracles that is touched on here in the last paragraph. And my takeaway from this is the last sentence of the first page where it says, you do not have to continue to believe what is not true unless you choose to do so. You choose, because as a free will being you are a chooser of your reality. And I'll leave you with this, like I always do it. This is a course in miracles. It's a required course, but the only thing that is not required is the length of time you take to complete it. Thank you again for reading with me today, and I hope to see you next time.